musicals is coming to Milton Keynes next week, running from the 10th to the 15th. It's Chicago, starring as Roxy Hart is the lovely Ali Bastian. Hello, Ali.
Oh, hello. What a nice introduction. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Am I right? You've been in the tour for a little while now, haven't you?
Yes, we opened back in February, so we've been touring mostly the UK since then. We've been abroad a little bit with the show as well. We had a couple of weeks in Austria and a week in Monaco, so that's nice. Wow. Nice little touch, yes.
And have you been enjoying the touring of the UK and around Europe?
Yeah, it's been fantastic. I mean, it's such an amazing, fun show to be part of. And we've got a fantastic company of musicians and dancers and singers and actors touring with us. And, you know, we just have such a laugh. And you do become like family when you're all on the road together. And we all, you know, live together in houses and have a good time, really.
I imagine that you can't not get on when you're that close together all the time.
It's kind of like a big dysfunctional family. Yeah, no, we do. We do get on like a house on fire. We really do.
And in Chicago, you play Roxy, the murderess, the murdering Roxy.
That's like cute, evil laugh.
Yeah. And it must be one of those, in terms of musicals, it must be one of those dream roles, really.
Oh my God, it really is a dream come true. It's, you know, she's. There are so many levels to it. Like when I first got the script, it was like, what a clever, you know, amusing, sinister at times, kind of really detailed script. And I really love the way it was written. It's very precise. It sort of echoes the way the show is quite. You know, I don't know if you've seen it, but it's all on a black background with white spotlights. It's all based around the bandstand, which is in the middle of the stage. So we've got an amazing 10-piece jazz band behind us. And there's something in the choreography as well. Bob Fosse's choreography that's very clean and stylized. And I find that the script kind of echoes the dancing, which echoes the music, which kind of all links in. And it's just, I mean, it's a show that's been running for years and years, and I think there's a good reason for that. It's, you know, there's so much thought that's gone into everything.
And also, it just speaks to the quality that all the versions haven't really tampered with it that much. It's so much like the original.
Yes, exactly. I mean, you can't mess with it, really. It's all very, very much done for a reason. You know, when you learn the script, there's no room for sort of improvising or anything. You've got to learn it exactly as it was intended to be, really. And then obviously within, you know, the characters, lots of different people over the years have played Roxy and Velma and Billy Flynn and Mama, and, you know, there's room to kind of put your own stamp on the characters in a way and bring, I suppose, whenever you approach a new character, you want it to be as true to you as it can be. But the production as a whole, yeah, it's just you don't mess with it. It's all there for a reason, and I absolutely love it.
Is it a bit difficult though, because it's so well known and so many high profile people have played it, and not least the film, of course, which was massively successful. Is it difficult to forget the other portrayals of a character like Roxy?
I don't know. I mean, for me, actually, I'd seen it years and years ago, and then I saw it when I knew I got the job. I went to see it in town with was it America Ferrera? I can't say her surname. Ferrera playing Roxy, who was absolutely brilliant. But really, I suppose luckily the Roxys that I've seen were really different from me, and I decided not to watch. I mean, there's quite a lot on the internet. If you look, I thought I'm not gonna. It's tempting, but I'm not gonna look, and I just wanted to approach it, you know, just to make it as true for me as possible and as close to me as possible, and you know, so that was my way of doing it, I suppose.
And it's quite full on. It's a full on show. So are you completely spent by the end of the night?
Yes, I am completely ready for my pajamas and a cup of tea. I'm living like a little bit of a granny at the moment, because it's action packed, 2 hours non-stop. The moment it's like getting on the crazy train for 2 hours. So no, I have a pretty restful time the rest of the time, because, you know, 8 shows a week, it's a pretty heavy schedule. But it's one of those shows, the moment the music starts in the evening and we all get on stage, we're all absolutely buzzing and, you know, just having a whale of a time.
And it is, it might sound like an odd question, but it is enjoyable to do when you're actually on stage.
Yeah, absolutely. You see me grinning. Are you coming to watch it?
I would love to come and see it. Yes, I'm going to try.
Come and see it next week. No, I'm pretty much grinning like a Cheshire cat most of the time. I think it's so much fun in it as well. Obviously, it is quite a sinister plot, but there's quite a lot of humour, and I really enjoy that side of things. And there are moments in the play, like in the show, probably one of my favourite bits in the second half, where we have this courtroom scene, and it's absolute mayhem for about 10 minutes, and with me running around the stage like a lunatic. But that's probably the most amount of fun you could have on stage, I think.
and Stephen Booth's in the cast as well.
Yeah.
You knew him from 400?
He's my old buddy.
Yeah.
400 years ago.
Well, that must have been nice having a friend already in the cast.
Really nice, yeah. We go way back because we got our first breaks together when I was 400 years ago when I was 19, and he was playing my boyfriend on Hollyoaks back in the day. So it's really nice. Like, we've weirdly kind of tailed each other over the years. He left Hollyoaks and went to the Bill, and then I left a few years later. Then I did a little stint on the Bill for a few years, and then he did Dancing on Ice. I did Strictly. And then we wound up working together again. So we've been chasing each other around for a bit, but it's really nice to be working together.
And you mentioned Strictly there; it's about to start again on BBC One. How much did that change your life, really?
Oh, in loads of ways, actually. I mean, I suppose with the dancing side of things, I hadn't danced since I was a little girl, and that really reignited all of that for me, and I just loved it. I really, really enjoyed it. I still do ballroom and Latin whenever I can. Whenever I'm back in London, I go for lessons at Karen Hardy's studio. It reintroduced that for me, and then I guess it gave me that buzz for live performance, because prior to that I'd been doing mainly long-running dramas and things, and I thought, God, I absolutely love live performance, and I've been doing a lot of theatre mainly since then. So yeah, it sort of picked me up, gave me a good old shake, and put me back down again, and I think it was probably a really, really good thing.
Would you have considered a role like Roxy in Chicago before you did Strictly?
I mean, yes, absolutely would have considered it, but I think that it's probably I think doing a show like Strictly, in a way, it does open up different doors for you that perhaps weren't there before, because people get to see you in a different light, and that's the wonderful thing about doing a show like that. You're in all different period costumes, period hairdos, and floating around the dance floor, or doing fiery Latin numbers, and they might think, oh gosh, we've never seen her like that. So that's. I've used to tearing around in police cars and police uniforms.
It's completely unglamorous to the completely glamorous, I suppose, from the Bill.
That's the nice thing about this business, though. I mean, literally, you go from the sublime to the ridiculous, and you never know what's around the corner.
And am I right that you toured around the country, that you have taken your dog with you? Is that right?
Yes, that's right. Molly, my dog. She's my touring companion. She's become like the family dog at work as well. Everybody loves her, and they all look after her with me. And no, she's brilliant, my little puppy.
Oh. What does she do when you're on stage?
She's really good, actually. She's so quiet. I got really lucky. She's a little dog, but she's not a yappy one at all. So she's she just curls up in the dressing room and has a little chill out in there. And then there's Matt and Karen, who are our swings and our dance captains on the show. And if they're not on stage for somebody, then they usually come and chill out in my dressing room and watch a DVD with her.
Does she got a preference?
Everybody's in my dressing room, but it's got nothing to do with me. Making conversation with me to come and see the dog.
Well, Chicago is at the Milton Keynes Theatre from the 10th, Monday, until the 15th of this month. The box office 0870 060 6652. The website atgtickets.com 0870 060 6652. 10th until the 15th at Milton Keynes Theatre. And the tour, I'm right, takes you up till Christmas, so you're just going to take in Christmas and then see where life takes you after that?
Absolutely. I think life might take me on holiday at the end of this. I really hope so. Not for too long, just a little one.
Milton Keynes Theatre, Chicago, next week, 10th until the 15th, 0870 060 6652. Starring as Roxy is Ali Bastian. Ali, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Take care.